Hello everyone, my name is Fabulous Fish, and welcome to this Fall 2019 update video. I know that I usually use the fishbowl frames in my longer update videos, but unfortunately those frames take a long time to edit, and honestly they're so old and looking really outdated now. I know that Katie cringes every time she sees them, and I can see why. Just look at how I'm drawn here and compare it to how much better I look here. So in the interest of saving time and having this video look a little more presentable, I'm just going to be putting on some gameplay footage in the background. I'll decide what it'll be later. But anyway, we've got a lot to cover today, so I'll try to keep everything moving quickly. First things first, and that's that I need to announce the winners of the contest I ran last month. This is my first time making a mystery game like this, so I think I may have made some mistakes as a host. Because of that, I'm going to be a little more lenient with the winning guesses than originally planned. There were no first place prizes because not a single person guessed Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, and I'm a little shocked by that. I thought this was the easiest one to guess. Not only was the contest deadline a day before the 7th anniversary of the original LP, but I showed both the art from that series and some gameplay footage directly from that Let's Play in the Scooby-Doo discussion videos I was making with Katie. Additionally, I posted this picture of the Let's Play in the YouTube scheduler, and if you look closely, you might actually see that the timestamp here has been changed into a 100, and altering the colors reveals a logo hidden in the picture. And the first letter of every sentence in this paragraph spells out SDNO100F, which I'm surprised nobody noticed. But whatever, live and learn, right? I'll try to be a little less cryptic next time I do a contest like this. In third place, we have both Thunder Spirit with their guess for Tomodachi Life, and Luxor Shark with his guess that game number 3 would feature every previous guest commentator on the channel returning. Both of you will receive a shoutout in a future Tomodachi Life episode. In second place, we have the team up of Sensei Josh and the Arkham One, who worked together to figure out both Pets Cats 2 and Tomodachi Life. I feel like with a little more coordination, these two could have figured out everything together. I was actually really trying to guide them to Scooby-Doo as best I could without giving it away. After the contest was finished, I was told that they actually considered Night of 100 Frights but dismissed the idea because they thought it was too obvious. For getting second place, the two of them will get to name the first traveler we send out in Tomodachi Life. Since they are working together for the contest, they'll now have to work together in order to come up with both one potential boy's name and girl's name for the traveler. Once you have picked out the names you agree on, send me a DM on Discord. And now to move on to the actual updates. I briefly mentioned the TV discussion videos while talking about the contest, and I'm sure people have noticed this, but they're on hold at the moment. My original goal is for those videos to only be filler content in between other Let's Play projects, and I wasn't expecting them to perform as well as they did. I am sorry to announce that both the Scooby-Doo and the Game of Thrones discussions are going to be put on hold until my current LPs have concluded. Now don't worry about us forgetting what's happening in Game of Thrones, because Katie and I will still be watching the show and recording our discussions whenever we get the chance. I just won't have time to edit them into a video until the current LPs have concluded, so it might be a while before episode 4 goes up. I'm really sorry for the people who have been enjoying them, but they were never intended to be main content on my channel. They were just supposed to be a small bonus for my pre-existing fans. Speaking of content on this channel, I think it's no secret now that just about every one of my pre-2016 videos have been removed from my channel over the course of the last year. I have a lot of reasons for doing this, but it mostly comes down to how I want to present my brand. Quality aside, the stylistic differences between my old projects and my current projects is absolutely massive, and it was very frustrating to see people being brought in by my older projects, and then being kind of turned away from the newer projects because the styles were just so drastically different. I figure if those old projects are mostly going to be attracting people who aren't interested in what I'm doing now, then it's probably for the best for me to remove them from the channel altogether. So, to avoid this going forwards, all of my old LPs are no longer publicly visible. This is something I've been planning to do for about half a year now, so I'm happy to finally make this a reality. Additionally, I'm announcing right here that I will one day be redoing LPs number 2 and 3 at some point down the road, but at least in the case of Battle for Bikini Bottom, I think it'd be really silly to do that right now because there's a remake of the game right around the corner. Keen-eyed observers may have actually noticed that LPs number 4 and 5 are still publicly available. That's because I plan to leave them up for just a little longer. While I think they're both kind of a drop in quality compared to my current work, I also think that both projects fit in stylistically just a little better with my current content than my other older content did. I will eventually probably be redoing both of them too, but until those redos are up, both these old LPs will remain public. Once their replacement LPs have been made, then they too will be joining my other solo LPs and being made private. But for those of you who may still want to see my old solo LPs, I have some news you might be interested in. A while back, YouTube introduced a new feature known as channel memberships. Basically, a viewer can donate money through a monthly subscription and receive perks for doing so. One potential perk that a creator can set up is to make specific videos viewable only to paying members. I figure that if someone wants to support me to the degree that they're actually donating money, then what do I have to lose by letting them view some of my old shitty content? So I'm happy to announce that my old LPs will be made viewable through the channel memberships feature within the next month. I have gone through all of my old projects and tiered them off by quality. Basically, the higher quality I thought an old LP was, the easier and cheaper it'll be for members to unlock. Here's a quick chart showing off which series are available in each tier. Tier 1 consists of series I thought really weren't that bad as a whole, but just didn't really fit in with my current content on the channel. Tier 2 consists of series that definitely had some genuine effort put into them, but fell short simply due to my inexperience at the time I made them. Tier 3 consists of projects that I thought were fairly tedious to sit through, but ultimately harmless in the long run. Tier 4 is the outlier in price here, being significantly higher than my other tiers. That is because this tier consists of the worst projects I've ever made. The ones where I felt my commentary was really forced and fake. The ones where I felt like my personality was just super artificial the whole time. These are projects I don't think highly of at all, and because of that, I'm restricting it so that only my most dedicated fans can view them. I want to stress the point that if you don't want to buy a channel membership, you really aren't missing too much. Not even one of these removed series is as high quality as the stuff you can currently find publicly available on my channel. I'm not trying to lock away my best work behind a paywall. I'm just trying to offer a worthwhile reward to the individuals who want to support me. Note that as always, every cent I make on YouTube goes right back into the channel, whether to buy new games, equipment, props, or other miscellaneous things I need for a video. For those of you who are interested in a membership, I think it's worth mentioning that you can use your Google Play wallet to make purchases on YouTube. That means that if you have any spare Google Play credits you don't know what to do with, you can buy a membership with them. Additionally, if you'd like to purchase a membership and you don't have the funds, I would recommend looking into the Google Opinion Rewards app if you have an Android phone, since you can start earning free credits by filling out surveys. I myself raise around $15 to $20 a year using this app, which is more than enough to buy a Tier 1 membership. With all this YouTube stuff out of the way, I think it's time to move on to the real reason I'm making this update video. My life has been changing very quickly over this last month. As of August 2019, I have received my first real job offer. This is for full-time work in internal communications at the same company I interned at back in 2016, the very same internship where I got inspired to return to YouTube with my LP of Nicktoons Unite. This is very exciting news for me. My first day of work is Monday, September 9th. I'll be working Monday to Friday every day, and it's a bit of a commute from where I'm currently living. In anticipation of this daily commute, I purchased a brand new car, a 2019 Chevy Spark. I will be paying my own insurance on this car in addition to the car payments themselves. I've purchased a whole slew of fancy looking clothes. In case it wasn't clear yet, I've begun the transition into my adult life. My current goal is to be moved out of my parents' house by next May, coinciding with Katie's graduation from college. This is an event we've been looking forward to for quite a while. Assuming everything goes as planned, Katie will be moving in with me shortly after graduation. As I'm sure you can imagine, this is an absolutely massive change to my lifestyle. Everything has been so crazy and hectic these last few weeks. At this point in time, I genuinely don't know how YouTube is going to be fitting into my life going forwards. I really need to make something clear, and that's that I have no intention of giving up YouTube anytime soon. At this point in time, however, the only projects I plan to work on regularly going forward are Tomodachi Life and Fishbowl. I've said this before, but I'd much rather be known for Fishbowl than anything else on YouTube. And as for Tomodachi Life, I believe it's a critical series for promoting Katie's current and upcoming projects. I hope to upload both of these series without delays, but realistically I know I can't promise that. I'm just trying to give you the warning now that content on my channel will be slowing down in the very near future. I want to thank everyone for being here with me for so long, and I hope that you all look forward to everything else I have to offer you. Both of these projects mean a lot to me, and I hope everyone understands why I'm choosing to prioritize these over anything else. If you want to help support me going forward, the best thing you can do for me is just stay open to the future projects I'm working on. If you genuinely are just not interested in what I'm doing with Fishbowl as well as how I'm helping Katie with Cambridge Circle, that is okay. But the best thing you can do to help support me would be to unsubscribe from my channel. This is the direction of my channel going forward. I'm not ever going back to my old style, and if you aren't going to watch anything else I upload, then your inactive subscription is actually a detriment to my channel's growth. I really appreciate your support in the past, but I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in continuing doing Let's Plays the way I have been over the last few years, and I really hope you consider my request. For everyone who is saying, thank you so much for your support over these last 7 years. This is not the end of my channel. This is the beginning. If you'd like to stay in contact with me, I'm semi-active on Twitter under the tag @FabulousFish. Additionally, there's a link to join my Discord server in the description of every video. We're just shy of 100 users now, and currently the server is undergoing some maintenance and restructuring, so if you'd like to come join the conversation, click on the link down in the description below.